everybody, it's John Alexandroff, and for some of you, this is going to be a little bit of a difficult conversation. Today we're going to talk about who really deserves to be your client or deserves to be your customer. Now for some of you, you're thinking, well, what is he talking about? Doesn't everybody deserve to be my client or my customer? In fact, I'm looking for new clients and new customers. Well, that's fine. However, not everyone deserves to be your client or your customer. What do I mean by that? Well, you bring a tremendous amount of value, experience, genuineness, authenticity, education, knowledge to the table, whatever industry or business that you're in. You've worked hard to develop that. Matter of fact, you shouldn't be giving that to everybody because it's rare. First of all, what you have is rare. What you have is valuable. And in some cases, and in many cases, it's in demand, right? So why would you just give that away to everybody, number one? So there's an extremely high value to who you are and what you do. The second thing is not everyone's going to be a match to your personality, your culture, the way that you do business. I mean, many of you know who are already working with me, we go through a pretty good screening process before I decide that I'm going to work with somebody. We do the DISC profile. I make sure that we're a personality match. I make sure that we can communicate fairly. I make sure that you're just as committed to accomplishing your goals as I am to helping you get there. And most of all, I'm making sure that you have respect for me and respect for the process that I'm going to implement with you. If you don't have that, then it's just not a good fit. Ryan knows, Ryan's doing the video right now. He knows that over the course of a year, it hasn't happened so far this year, but over the course of a year, we'll turn away as many clients as we do take on new ones. Because we don't want to make a bad decision, either personally, emotionally, or financially, by accepting a client that just isn't going to be a fit for how we coach and what we do and the culture of our organization. When I say to people, I'm not available on Friday afternoons because I take the day off either for family time or for social time or personal time, and someone knows that and they call me every Friday afternoon at 2:30, guess what? You're not going to be my client. Okay? Just not going to happen, because that's a demonstration that you don't respect who I am and what I do and how I conduct myself. And I show you that same respect in return. So I want you to think about that. For those of you in the real estate business, do you have that client who's always telling you what you should list the property at, and what you should do for open houses, and where you should advertise the property, and how you should adjust the price, and they're trying to tell you how to run your business. You're the professional. Is that really a match for you? What if you're in the financial services business and the person's going online saying, oh, I researched this investment and I did this and I did that, and your investment strategies are wrong and you should be investing the money the way that I want you to? I would say, well, here's a check, go ahead, invest it yourself, because that's not what I do. So make sure people fully understand the value of who you are and the value of what you do. And if they're not a match to that, go ahead and say, geez, it's just not a good fit. Send them on their way with the full faith and confidence. And this is a business principle and a universal principle, with the full faith and confidence that somebody else will come along. The right person will always come along. Every single time you say to somebody, I'm sorry, we're just not a good fit for each other, there's somebody else waiting in the wings to take their place. Somebody who respects you, someone who's willing to pay your fee, someone's willing to follow your advice. Those are the kind of clients that you deserve, and those are the kind of clients that you want.